stayed in Haast last night. Nice little campground, kind of motel lodge. Slept in the tents again. So thought I'd take the most of the opportunity of getting up early. Just have a look around and listen to the bird song, look at the trees, because that's what I do. Yeah, look at that kakatea there with puka epiphytes, among other epiphytes. Just a random tree, side of the road. So that's where we came from yesterday, Greymouth, 318, plus we did another 100 k's going to Jackson Bay and back. Destination Queenstown today. This is the main road at soon after 6 in the morning, the road to Queenstown. Look at that, not a bad drive. Go well, mate. Have a good day. Well, it's more than one way to travel, isn't there? It was the kind of almost the two extremes. The old big rig, massive caravan, or your bicycle. We're somewhere in between. Well done, guys! Woo! It's down there. Just past these trees. So it must be some kind of deer culling operation. That guy just dumped down a whole lot of deer. We've made a stop at the Thunder Creek Falls and we are here somewhere. Yeah, this gnarly old beach has had branches removed. Just everywhere you look is another beautiful scene, and there's another one. Ruby has a little bit of fuel anxiety. We're down to almost a quarter, but we've only probably got about 50 more k's to go, so we'll be fine. So some nice motorcycles, 3 Triumphs actually. 2 Rockets and a little bobber. That cliff face on the other side is quite dramatic, how there's a piece in the middle that's uneroded and treed, and either side of that there are sheer cliffs. The trickle number 1. Trigonometer. What happens if it rains really hard? Well, it's not a trickle anymore. Oh, I'm on the road. Are we there yet? You're not puffing. I'm the one puffing.
I'm puffing.
We just bumped into some hunters, and they seem to think that Doc would just leave the deer on the side of the where they drop. So they've suggest that it's a recovery operation, not a culling operation.
You were born on the shed, but not quite as...
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Within half a dozen strides, you could...
Half an inch? I didn't know Wisbeach was on a watershed. I was born there. Oh no, where were you born? Lemon. Oh, of course, yeah, exactly the same.
Where are we now?
We are at the little lookout at the summit of Haast Pass. That's what we are doing.
Beautiful.
Little birds.
Yeah.
So quite a few dead trees down there, and the amount of possums that we've seen on the dead on the road will indicate that there is quite a lot of possums in here. So shame. We need to do some pest control, please.
Cosmo?
It's a type of Caprosma.
Don't know. Whoa, the water.
Look at that water.
Can you imagine why they're called blue pools?
Yeah. So here we are. Where are we?
At the blue pools?
Car park. But we're not going to the blue pools because it's a 45-minute walk and we need to keep moving. So this is to go on the list of places we need to come back to, which is getting to be quite a long list.
Indeed.
So made it to the top of the Crown Range. As you can see, the landscape here is significantly more barren and drier than on the west coast. These hills are obviously, where we are at the top of the Crown Range is very high, so it's the altitude, but also the rainfall on this side of the main range is far less, so we don't get a lot of rainfall consistently throughout the year, and in particular a very hot, dry summer. So anyway, easy drive down the road to Queenstown, and then we've reached our destination. Those hills are the Remarkables, and we're going for a little walk again. Up, where are we going?
Up the Jack's Point Hill.
Jack's Point, which is that smallish one in front of us, not the monstrous one at the back there. Just another wee walk, just down on the lake, Lake Wanaka and yeah, interesting mix of plants here. Now this looks really interesting. This looks like a mistletoe on Brachyglottis or something of that nature, but quite big. Mistletoes there, not quite flowering yet. This walk through there is lovely, but there are a lot of that rose weed, this stuff, everywhere. But through the gate, no weeds. It's out the gate.